During Earth Day, science and public health officials gathered in Gardner to bring attention to the Trump administration's deregulations on the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Speakers from local health and science organizations were brought together by the Natural Resources Council of Maine. Discussions involved how recent rollbacks on EPA policies have impacted medical centers as well as climate change. Local officials and speakers say recent rollbacks are hurting communities, especially those impacted by extreme weather and flooding.
Those of us who work locally feel disconnected from state and federal officials and our elected officials. So it's important that they hear the voice of the people.
The science is clear. It's been clear for decades. Since the Endangerment Act was put into play in 2009, the science has become even more clear that greenhouse gases change the climate and impact human health and welfare.
Speakers also pointed to the progress from pollution cleanup on the Kennebec River and local work to improve stormwater systems, but said communities can't fully recover without strong federal policies in place. Back in February, the EPA released a statement saying the changes will cut regulations and costs, lower vehicle prices, and restore consumer choice.